I didn't tell you. Tiger got in a fight.
Uh-oh. How's the other kid?
T got in a fight. T got in a straight up fight.
Come on, tell him. How's the other kid? You don't want to tell. You don't want to say it.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Erik Griffin. Erik Griffin. Erik Griffin. Erik Griffin. Erik Griffin. I'm talking to you right now. Okay. Erik Griffin, I'm talking to you right now. Erik Griffin, I'm talking to you right now. Erik Griffin, I'm talking to you right now. I don't mind if you want to suck Brendan's dick. I don't mind if you want to suck Brendan's dick. I don't believe in that sort of thing. I believe when you work in a place, you should be respected. And no, when you work in a place, you should respect your job, right? You should respect your job. You should be trying to do as hard. You should try and do as good as a job as you can to ensure you do the best work possible, so that that job can pay you for your time. Because that's what you're doing, right? You're working a job. So wanting to do a good job, wanting to do well for the fans, and wanting to respect your boss, respect the scenario or scenery that you're in, cool, no problem. I've got no problem with that. If you want to suck Brendan's dick, it's okay. If you want to laugh excessively at all these jokes and think that he's the most funniest guy in the world, it's okay. I get it. But where I draw the line is sucking off his son. Sucking off his son's dick is where I draw the line. That is unacceptable as a man. You have your own son. Why are you glazing another man's son? You have your own son. Why don't you glaze your own son? Why don't you glaze your own son? Why are you sucking off? Oh, you're going to fight. How is the other kid? How is the other kid? How is the other kid? Oh. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? What, are you okay though? Honestly. Chat, please tell me. Chat, am I bugging out here? I really don't mind it if he sucks off Brendan. Like, I know I take the piss out of it a lot. He overly laughs at Brendan's jokes, right? I know I take the piss out of it. I know I take the piss out of him, but I understand, bro. When you have a job, sometimes you want to make sure you keep the job, right? You want to fucking suck up to your boss, make sure they give you favorable shifts. I've been there, man. Long time ago. No, I don't do that at all for the most part, but I know what it's like. I get it. You kind of have to do what needs to be done for a job. I understand. I'm a grown-up. I understand. But where I draw the line, especially when you have your own son, you have your own kids, I can kind of see if he had a daughter. I can kind of get it if he had a daughter. If he's one of those kind of, those kind of men that aren't happy unless they have their own son. They kind of like, they live through other men that have sons. There's those guys that exist. I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Guys who are really bothered about like having a boy, like I have to have a boy, like that kind of thing, right? Like whatever, right? Those kind of guys, I kind of maybe understand if you want to maybe like overly glaze his son because you want your own son, whatever. Weird, but I understand. But he has a son himself. He has his own son. He could be glazing on this show. He could be making up fake stories about. And Brendan says, my son got into a fight. Fucking Erik Griffin. Oh, I bet he fucked up the boy. Tell us how the boy is. I bet the boy is absolutely... Honestly, I think part of it is just... we're just such different personalities. Like Erik represents everything I hate about a man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like very soft. Like even that story that he shared about making the Lyft driver, right? He left the Lyft driver a bad review. Remember that story? That I wanted to like, I was so angry. Little things were triggering me. Like he sat in the front seat. Like who orders a Lyft? Who orders an Uber and sits in the passenger seat? Who does that? What kind of man gets into an Uber and sits in the passenger seat? You sit in the back like a fucking normal person, don't you? Then, if I'm not mistaken, the Lyft driver that came to pick him up was a fucking woman. He was going to the airport to go on tour, and he expected the woman to come and lift up his luggage to put in the boot. He expected the woman that was driving him in the Uber to get out of her car and lift the luggage and put it in the boot. Even if a man is picking me up, I'm not letting him pick up my luggage. He's doing me a favor by picking me up. I'm a man. Pick up luggage, you put it in there, you fucking idiot. I'm in his car. I'm like, well, why am I making him work? Like, it's not a chauffeur. It's a fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a guy that's working like, what the fuck? And then he was in the passenger seat of the car, probably with his, you know what he was doing too in the passenger seat in the car? He was probably sat in the passenger seat of the car, right? With his phone like that. With his phone tilted. Typing a fucking bad review to fucking Lyft. He had his phone tilted like that. Tilted. So I think little things like that, and the way that he always laughs about dumb jokes, the way he's always sucking Brendan's dick, and that's the thing that really pisses me off about this guy. He used to fucking hate Brendan. He used to hate Brendan, not for no good reason too, by the way. It's not like he hated Brendan for a good reason like we do, right? Because we watch a lot of content, we're on the fucking Reddit, we've engaged a lot of Brendan because we know him as a human being, kind of what he presents online. We can see he's got a bit of a shitty personality. We call him out for his shit. Erik Griffin hated Brendan simply because he was a big jack guy doing comedy. He went on fucking Tiger Belly hating on him. Then all of a sudden, a spot comes open on King and the Sting, and suddenly he's there. Look at his face now. Look at his face now on the screen. Look at his face now on the screen. Look at his face now on the screen, thinking about Tiger beating up another kid. Look at his face now on the screen. How proud he is. Look at his face on the screen. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him on the screen. Who the fuck is this person? What type of man does this? What type of man goes on a show and sucks off another man's son? Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? I bet the other kid's in hospital. I bet the other kid's paralyzed, right? I bet the other kid pissed his pants, didn't he? I bet the other kid. You see, Tiger's so strong. He's so strong.
Powerful bunch.
Griffin is the physical representation of what zero is. The guy is an absolute nothing.
Oh my god. Oh, pick up Katie Shuff. I don't know. Again, you know me, right? You know I'm not one of these, like, I don't have a narrow view of masculinity, right? I think masculinity is a broad brush. There's a range, right? There's a range. In America, I know you guys have this whole term zesty. I guess in Britain, UK, I've grown up in camp, right? I know there's a range of men. There's men, especially from someone like myself that's into fashion, I'm into music, I DJ and stuff, like all this stuff. Like, I know there's a range, right? There's a range. I paint, I do art. There's a range of a man's fucking male identity. There's a range. I understand. So it's not like I'm cussing him out because I just think there are certain things that men do across the board that you should just always uphold. I don't care what way you swing, what you're into. There's just things that men don't do. And I just think sucking off another man's son when you have your own son is just you just can't do that. You can't do that when you have your own son. You just can't. You're not allowed. Another man gasses up his son, you gas up your son. Another man gasses up his wife about how great her cooking is, you gas up your wife and how great her cooking is. Even if her cooking is shit, you gas it up. You defend. You know what I mean? You talk well about your fucking own kid. You don't add fucking, oh my god, your son. I don't care if you're his fucking god dad or whatever. Not god dad. What's that thing called? I don't know what it's called. Whatever that term is, right? When you get blessed to be their son, whatever that thing is, I don't know what the term is. Please forgive me. I've got so much anger in my brain now. I've got a fucking brain freeze. But you just gas up your own people. Gas up your own people first, please, for the love of God. Or just listen to the story. Listen to the fucking story. Listen to this lie, by the way, and then continue. But anyway, I detoured there. I went on a bit of a rant. Please forgive me. Let's get back to the video.
The kid pushed him again. I see Tiger turn around and just go, whack!
Well,
right in the fucking face. Kid falls to the ground. Blood's all over his face.
Yeah.
Tiger, the coach, like yells at him. Tiger comes out. He's like, Dad, can I talk to you? I'm like, I pretend I didn't know what happened. I go, yeah, what's up, man? He goes, you told me to stick up for myself, and that kid kept pushing me. And I go, what'd you do? He goes, I punch him right in the face, and Tiger starts crying. He's like, I'm going to get kicked off the team. I went, hold on. I said, first of all, Knuckles, proud of you. Glad you stuck up for yourself. Second of all, he loves P. Terry's. I go, we're going to P. Terry's after this to celebrate because that kid's never going to pick on you again. The coach comes out. Tiger was worried he's going to get kicked off the team. He goes, T, I saw what was happening. I'm glad you stuck up for yourself. All right. And he goes, you ready to start tomorrow? So they teased the starting pitcher. So then the coach goes, good luck with his dad. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I got to deal with this fucking dad. So I'm like on edge after practice.
I'm sure you were worried.
Erik fucking again. Double dick suck. Double dick suck. He's on his knees sucking fucking Brendan's son's dick and Brendan's dick. Double dick suck. Double dick suck this guy. Is he fucking for real? Is he fucking for real? Double dick suck. Dad and son. Double dick suck. Dad and son. Is that what you're trying to do now? Oh, you won't worry because you can beat up the whole world. Yo, you former UFC fighter. You can fuck up everyone. Oh my god, you're so amazing. Double dick suck from fucking Erik. Are you fucking for real? Every fucking episode, some sort of physical. We get it. We all know. Like, fucking hell, man. Oh my god. Have you just met him today? Have you just met him today? Is this the first time you recorded a show together? Is this the first time you recorded a show together and you're trying to like build a bit of rapport, so you're kind of gassing him, glazing him a bit? Brother, you know him for years, bro. Enough of this. Enough of this tough guy. Enough. Because when this guy was in comedy, getting fucking laughed at comedy clubs, getting talking bad to him. Oh, bit casual.
Buffoon literally pays for this glazing.
Honestly,
so gross.
Honestly, it's disgusting. Bit of casual. When Brendan was in comedy, right, getting somewhat, I guess, bullied in the background, getting fucking mocked by all these comedy people that he allegedly didn't like the whole time, he didn't lay a finger on one of them. This supposed tough guys thing that he does, he didn't lay a finger on one of these guys that were talking shit about him behind his back, that he probably knew they were talking shit about him behind his back. So enough about this shit. Enough. We don't care. We really don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck. Honestly, man, dad and son dick sucking, though. Dad and son. I'm sure you were worried. Like, can't do a single push-up. I'd love to see what he looks like throwing the ball. I'd love to see what Erik Griffin looks like throwing the ball. I'd love to see what he looks like trying to bounce a basketball. I'd love to see him try and kick something. I'd love to see him run. Please run from like that lamppost to that lamppost. Let me see what you look like when you run. I want to see what you look like when you run. I want to see you jump in the spot and land on your feet. Please jump in one spot and land. Let me see what you look like when you jump up and you land down. Please. I want to see what you look like. I want to see what you look like trying to balance on a, you know when you're a kid. You know when you're a kid, you like try and balance on a curb. Remember back in, I don't know if you kids do that. We do it here in the UK. Well, you try and balance on a curb. You're not going to fall off of it really, because the curb is the side of the fucking pavement. But I'd love to see what he looks like trying to balance on the curb. I'd love to see Erik Griffin on a swing. Remember swings? You kick your feet back, kick your feet forward, kick your feet back, kick your feet forward. I want to see Erik Griffin on a swing. I want to see what he looks like on a swing. Can you even sit on a swing? Will the whole thing break? Do you have balance? Do you have coordination? Can you throw a ball? If a guy came and slapped your girl's bum, what the fuck would you do? Out here sucking, would you call Brendan? If somebody came and slapped your kid in the face in the shopping mall, what would you do? What would you do? Glazy ain't gonna save you then. Oh, fuck you. I hate this guy so much, man. He's so oh my god, I don't know why he triggers me so much. I don't know what it is about him that triggers me so much. Maybe again, like I said before, it's the Nietzsche thing, innit? Sometimes you see like a bit in your bit of yourself in him. Maybe it's a people pleasing thing, or maybe it's like the fact that I don't know what it is about him. There's something about him that just gets on my soul, man. He's just pudgy and just soft. Like just look at him. Look at him, man. Ay.
But again, though, thankfully, like that's.
Yeah, it's like, look at the face. Big up Diana. Big up Diana. That's a good point. I need a screenshot too. Big up Diana in the fucking chat. I said, what kind of dad would cuck themselves in front of their son like that? Diana in the stream chat. And Erik Griffin dad would say that to his kid. Fucking salute. Salute to fucking Diana. So on point. And that's a perfect screen grab too, to accompany that fucking chat. It's true. An Erik Griffin dad would do that. An Erik Griffin dad would fucking do that. My son can't fight. Look at me. I can't fight. Please, son, please look at me. I can't do this. Don't push your son, because he gonna punch me and donut come out and fucking cream cheese come out. He punched me. Fucking falafel come out. He punched me. Fucking tiramisu come out. He punched me. Fucking mac and cheese come out. Carbonara come out. Please. He punched me. Samosa come out. fucking honestly, man. Oh, fucking hell.
This is very old school what we're hearing right here, because
Yes.
nowadays it's like a whole thing. You know, it
Oh, if
used
we were
to
in
be-
California, he'd been sued. He'd been on fucking
whatever it is.
KTLA.
I mean,
it's
not if he pushed them. That's assault.
It's just it's weird. It's a weird kind of like mentality right now. Kids aren't scared of their parents. You know, they're it's like a whole weird thing, man. You know,
I didn't tell you.
What? Kids aren't scared of their parents. What? Why do you want your son to be? Why do you want your kid to be scared of you? Also, why would your son be scared of you? You can't do a push-up. I'm sorry, bro. Maybe your son has got a point not to be scared of you. You can't do a push-up. You can't climb a tree. You can't do a push-up. If your son, if Erik Griffin's son climbs a tree and says he's not coming down, he can't take him down. If Eric's son climbs up in a tree and says, "I'm not getting down. I'm moving. I'm leaving. I don't love you guys anymore. Leave me alone." He can't go up that tree and get his son back down. He has to call the fucking, the firefighters. You have to call other men to come and get your son down from a tree. You know how cuck that is? You know how cuck that is, that you can't get your own son from a tree? You can't climb up there and talk to your son and convince him to come down. Do you know how cuck that is, that you have to do that? And you're here talking about, oh yeah, men, children aren't respecting this. I'm not scared of their son. I'm scared. You want your kids to respect you. You want your kids to love you. You don't want them to be scared of you. Like, fear is not the way you fucking raise kids. I'm sorry, it's not that you don't raise kids with fear. you don't even raise dogs like that. Like, do you know what I mean? It's such a weird way to parent. Like, what? Fear. Of course he's not gonna be afraid of you. Look at you, bro. Look at you. You look like you wear t-shirts that come in multi-packs. You look like you wear t-shirts that come in fucking multi-packs, bro. I'm sorry. Why would your son be scared of you? Why would your son be scared of you? You look at the type of guy that gets annoyed when the DoorDash order comes and it's not as hot as you wanted it to be. If you want it hot, go drive there yourself and bring it back. You know the type of people that get annoyed when the delivery comes in, it's not warm or it's not hot. Like, I'm gonna leave them a bad review. Brother, you didn't want to walk there. The person get brought it to you. Like, that's a convenience. If it's not warm, put it in the microwave, stick it in the fucking air fryer. It's not that fucking deep. Like, I'm gonna leave them a bad review. It's not warm. It's not fucking warm. Anyway, let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. It's good to hate, isn't it? Hating is quite fun. I'm not gonna lie. People always give hating a bad rap, but hating is quite fun. Hating is really fun. Hating is really fun. I swear to God, it's super fun. Anyway, big up people in the stream chat. Big up everyone in the stream chat. Big up Izanella. It's super fun. Okay, everyone gives it a bad rap, but it's really fucking fun. Plus, I'm like a very celebratory person. Like, when I like things, I like things. I'm always like, you see my fucking social media feed. I'm always posting stuff that I love. I talk about stuff that I love. But it's nice when you can just hate, you know, you just like, let it out, like, let it flow. Yo, big up Josie, big up Apocalypse, big up Izanella. Shame Chris will feel his son found out online. Dave saying exactly, big up Z. If you can't run, your kids won't fear you. Yeah, exactly. Big up Z. Big up Super Jello. I legit AZ runs into Montez. I legit pray. Nah, no, it's not gonna. To be fair, I'm not like a. Not like, it's not that deep, really. What am I gonna? I mean, if I do, like, what am I gonna say? Do you know what I mean? Like, you just say dumb things on the pod and it pisses me off. It's not worthy of, like, you know what I mean? There's nothing that's gonna come in person, really, to be honest.